Can I get a like, please? What color should I start with next? Let me start with the white. Okay, white, 2 done, 3 done, 4 done, 2 more left. To solve the first color, white, 1 more left. Easy. 1 more, done. The white is done. Now let's get into the second row. Let me start with the blue. Okay, blue, 2 done, 'blue' is done. Now the orange, orange, 1 more, orange is done, green is done, and red is done. The first row is done. Now let's get into the second. Easy. Now let me solve the green and orange. Okay, green and orange, green and orange. Hide the green, done. Now the red and green. Hide the green, easy, done. Now the red and blue. Okay, red and blue, red and blue. Hide the blue, done. Okay, 2 rows are done. 1 more left. We need to get a plus here, and the center one it need to be done. Okay, plus, got 1, but we need a plus. Okay, L, we got a plus, done. Now the center need to be equal. Red, it's not green. Okay, so the center, the 2 color centers are equal. These 2 are not equal. So let me, okay, one side is already done. 3 more corners. Two sides are done, easy. 2 more left. Three more left. Two sides are done. 2 more left again. Easy, easy. Again. Oh my god. Easy. And done. Can I get a like, please, anyone? Can I get a like, please? What color should I start with next? Anyone please comment? What color should I start with? Now let me go with the, I will go with the, which is the toughest? Yellow, okay. Let me go with the yellow. 2 already done. 3 done. 4 done. 4 more left. 3 more left. 2 more left. Easy. 1 more. Easy, easy. And done. Now let's get into the second row. Let me start with the blue. Okay. 2 done. 1 more left. Blue is done. Green is done. Easy. Done. The first row is done. Now let's get into the second. Let me start with the yellow and orange, and let me start with the orange and green. Okay. Orange and green, orange and green. Hide it. Done. Orange and green are done. Now the blue and orange. Blue and orange. Hide it. Blue and orange are done. Now the red and blue. Easy. Red and blue. Red and blue is done. Easy. Now the red and green. Hide it. Can I get a like, please? Anyone? Can I get a like, please? Now the second row is done. Now let's get into the last and final. We need to get a plus here at the end. Okay. We got a plus. Now the corners all need to be joined. The corners. One done. 3 more left. 3 more. Easy. Three more left. Easy, easy. Few more steps. Few more steps left. 2 done. 2 more left. Easy. Two more left. And done. What color should I start with next? Please comment down, anyone? Can I get a like, please? What color should I start with next? Let me go with the first, okay. Go with the blue, okay. Blue one. Two done. Three done. Four done. Five done. Six done. Three more left. Two more left. One more left. Done. Now let's get into the first row. Let me start with the orange, okay, orange. Orange done. Orange done. Now the white. One more. One more. Now white is done. The yellow is done. The first row was done. Now let's get into the second. White and red, okay. White and red. Let me hide it. Done. Now the yellow and red. Okay. Easy. Done. Now the orange and white. Hide it. Easy. One more left. Last and the final. Orange and yellow. Okay. Let me hide it. Done. The two rows are done. The last one. The four corners are need to be solved. Okay. The four corners are need to be solved. Few more. Almost done. One is done. Two is done. Two more left. Few more. Almost done. Two done. Two more. Only two steps are left, I guess. And done. Can I get a like, please, anyone? What color should I start with next? Please comment down. Anybody? Please comment down. Can I get a like, please? Now let me start with the yellow. Okay, yellow. Three done. Four done. Five done. Four more left. Three more left. Two more left. One more left. Easy. Done. Now let's get into the first row. Let's start with the blue. Okay, two done. One more blue is left. Almost there, I guess. Easy, easy. Blue done. Red done. Easy. And the orange done. And the green done. Okay. Now let's get in the second row. Let me start with the orange and blue. Orange and blue. Had it. Done. Next, the red and green. Red and green done. Next, blue and orange. Blue and red, I guess. Yes, blue and red. Done. The last one, green and orange. Okay, green and orange. Hide it. Yeah, done. The two rows are done. The last one, we need a plus at the bottom. Plus. Are you wanna join, but the corners are still not solved. So let me go with the done. Only the four corners are left. One is done. Three more. Two is done. Two more left. Easy. And done. Let me start with the green. Okay, green. 2 is done. 3 done. 4 done. 5 done. 6 done. 3 more left. 2 more. Easy. 1 more. Done. First color is done. Now let's get into the second row. Let me start with the red. Okay, red is done, and the white is done, and the orange is done. Finally the yellow is done. The first row is done. Now let's get into the second. Let me start with the orange and yellow. Okay, let's hide it. Orange and yellow is done. The second one, orange and white. Orange and white. Let me hide it. Orange and white is done. 2 more left. 2 more. Red and yellow. Okay, hide it. Done. Red and yellow is done. Now the red and white. Red and white is done. The 2 rows are done. Now let's get into the last one. We need a plus at the bottom. We need a blue at the bottom. Plus. We need a plus at the bottom. Almost there. We got a plus. Now the 4 corners all need to be solved. Okay, 4 corners. Almost there. 1 done. 3 more left. 2 done. 2 more left. 2 more left. Almost there. 2 more steps, I guess. And done. Okay. What color should I start with next? Please comment down. What color should I start with? Let me start with the blue. Okay, 1 done, 3 done, 4 done, 4 more left, 3 more left, 3 more left, 2 more left, easy, 1 more left, done. Now let's get into the second row. Let me start with the orange. Okay, orange is, yellow is done, orange one more left, orange done, red done, white done. Now let's get into the second row. The 3 corners all need to be solved. Let me start with red and yellow. Red and yellow done. Now the orange and yellow. Orange and yellow, hide it. Done. Now the white and orange, hide it. Done. The 2 rows are done. Now let's get into the last one. Easy. Last one, the 4 corners all need to be solved. 4 corners. Okay. On the way. Easy, easy. One is done. 3 more left. Done. Easy. What color should I start with next? Please comment down. Let me go with the white. Okay, white. 2 done, 3 done, 4 done, 5 done, 4 more left, 3 more left, 3 more, 2 more left, 1 more left, and the white is done. The first row is already done, I guess. Easy. Now let's get into the second row. Where the four corners all need to be solved. Let me start with the red and blue. Hide it. One done. Orange and green. Hide it. Two done. Three done. Easy. Finally the orange and blue. Done. Two rows are done. Let me now the last one. The four corners all need to be solved. Okay. Four corners all need to be solved. Almost there. Two done already. Two more left. Two more left. And done. Now let me start with the orange. Okay, orange. Two done. Three done. Four done. Five done. Six done. Three more left. Two more left. One more left. The last one. Done. Now let me start with the yellow. Okay. The first row, the yellow is done. Now the blue is done, green is done, and white is done. Easy. Now let's get into the second row. Let me go with the blue and white. Hide it. Done. Now the yellow and green, hide it, and done. Now the blue and yellow, done. The second row is done. Now let's get into the last one. We need a plus red here. Okay. Red, Done. Now the four corners are need to be solved. The four corners are need to be solved. Let me start with this. Okay. 2, 1 done already. Easy. 3 more. 3 more left. 2 done. 2 more left. Easy. And done. Now let me start with the orange. Okay. 1 done. 2 done. Sorry. 3 done. 4 done. 4 more left. 4 more. 5 done. 3 more left. 2 more left. Easy. 1 more left. And done. Now let me start with the blue. Okay. Blue one. Blue on the way. Done. Blue is done. Now the yellow. Yellow is done. Now the green is done and white is done. Now let's get into the second row. The four corners all need to be sewed. Let me start with the green and orange. Green and orange. Hide it. Done. The second one. Blue and white. Hide it. And done. Now the yellow and blue. Okay. Yellow and blue is done. The second row is almost done. One more left. Easy. Orange. Now let's get into the white and green. Okay. White and green. Hide it. Done. Two rows are done. The last one is left. We need a plus at the bottom, the red one.